The narcissist says they're going no contact. Hello, lovelies. Welcome to Narc Formula. My name's Freedom. Thank you for joining me. This video is literally about when narcissists say to you that they are going no contact with you. All right, I've got some notes, so if I'm looking down, that is what I'm doing. So, what does it actually mean when the narcissist says they're going no contact? Well, it kind of does depend slightly on the dynamic, right? The particular and individual situation. But in saying that, all narcissists play out of a typical playbook, essentially. So one of the first things you need to know is that narcissists are copycats, right? This is in part because they follow the path of least resistance, right? They're super freaking lazy, basically. They say things that other people say because they're just so lazy. They don't even bother thinking their own thoughts, essentially. So when you say to them, that's it, I'm going no contact. Well, the narcissist, once they know what no contact actually means, will more often than not turn and go, well, I'm going no contact too, right? But what does it actually mean? Does it mean they're actually going no contact? No, don't be silly. That's so funny. Of course they're not going no contact. Narcissists are all about the fuel, the energy, the attention. They love a good drama. They're not going no contact with you, right? They're still going to obsessively stalk you. They're still going to talk to anyone who will listen about you. They're still going to create, false narratives, play themselves as the victim. They're still going to do a whole lot of things that you wouldn't be doing if you were no contact. All right, so let me get these notes. So this will happen if you have publicly called them out. This is another thing. So there's two kind of things that will usually trigger it. So the first thing is when, like I said, you say, I'm going no contact. And their automatic response is, well, I'm going no contact too. The second thing is when you have publicly called them out. So you're at the stage where you've separated from them and now you've called out their behavior. Right? Now, narcissists obviously don't like being held to account for any of their bad behavior at all. And so they will automatically do the Darvo. I've explained that before, but I'll explain it again. So told someone else about their bad behavior, right? The things that they have said and done. And narcissists don't like that. So what they will do is the Darvo. So they will deny it at first. Then they will attack you and reverse the victim and oppressor. So they will pretend to be the victim and try and cast you as the bad guy, as the oppressor. And narcissists are really, really good at that because victimhood is one of the masks that narcissists wear very well. There's a couple of masks that they wear. It's usually kind of the victim or the hero. They love the energy and fuel that comes from both of those. So if they can't get hero fuel, from being seen as being the good guy, the champion of the cause, the leading man, the white knight in shining armor, if they can't get fuel from that for whatever reason, then they will often play the victim. And when it comes to like I said, their bad behavior being exposed, they will almost automatically default back to this position where, like I said, they play the victim. They say, oh, the other person's stalking me and the other person's, abusing me. Anyhow, reverse psychology. And reverse psychology leads me to my next point. So when you have said, I'm going no contact, and the narcissist says, well, I'm going no contact too. Right? It's that whole Pee Wee Herman. Oh, I know you are. But what am I? I know you are, but what am I? How you respond will create two different scenarios, essentially. If, when they say, oh, I'm going no contact, if you continue on your path of no contact, right, they're not going to like that at all because that wasn't what they wanted. What they wanted was for you to all of a sudden turn around and start chasing them back. So it's almost like, when we're little kids and we play like kiss chasey, and someone's got to be the runner and someone's got to be, someone's running, someone's chasing, right? And then, run, and then you kiss that person and then they turn around and they have to try and catch you back. Well, first of all, the narcissists love that game, the adult version of that game. A lot of their relationships are push and pull because of the energy and fuel that comes with it, right? They're the ones when they're running, they're like, oh, don't catch me, right? Running slow, tripping over, oh, don't catch me, right? They love it. So if you turn around and try and chase them, if you turn around and try and get them back, like I said, they will keep playing the game, but it's just a game to them. Even when they're saying, oh, she's stalking me, or she's doing this or that to me, even that's all just a game. They don't care about your reputation. They don't care what people think. To them, it's all just ways to get fuel. So if you hold your ground and stay no contact with them, they will, there's no doubt about it, they will breach no contact. Like I said, they'll never actually go no contact. To them, no contact is just two words that you say to someone. You announce it to them, you announce it to the world. Like I said, it gives you instant sympathy because people go, oh my God, this poor person's being victimized so badly. So it's, like I said, it's something that they can announce to the world, they can get sympathy from. They don't actually even know what it means properly. In their mind, it just means, we don't talk to each other. It certainly doesn't mean the proper context of no contact, which means no talking about that person, no looking at their social media, no thinking about them, no looking at old photos, reading letters, going online, checking their socials, no talking to other people about them, no phone, email, none of that. Like, that is no contact. Actually, I'm going to link a video here about no contact for those of you who think you're doing no contact, but you're probably not doing it properly. Doing no contact properly works, just so you know. So check out that video. All right, let me just quickly check my notes, darlings. So as I said, the narcissist will never go no contact because they love the fuel, energy, and attention. I mean, they can't stop themselves. They just can't. Even when they, like I said, even when they publicly say that they're going no contact, publicly will say it, but they just can't stop themselves. All right. I'm going to put a link here to the smear campaigns because this is what comes next, essentially. So when you're at the stage with the narcissist, when they're threatening to go no contact, it usually just means, like I said, that they're running out of ways to manipulate you. And this withdrawing of their energy and attention sometimes can jolt you back into chasing, like I said, because, even though the relationship with narcissists is toxic, we get used to and almost addicted to that energy, that push and pull energy, that feeling of kind of someone always being there, no matter how bad and toxic they are, they're always there, right? And so when they withdraw that, and all of a sudden you feel like, oh, right now I'm alone in the world or whatever, it can be a bit of a shock to the system, which is why they use it. So I know it's kind of personal one-on-one situations. That's why they use it. Like I said, the ones that kind of do it publicly, they've been called out for their bad behavior. And then they're talking about, oh, I've got a stalker. I'm being stalked. What do they say? I'm being abused online. When you hear those narcissists talking about that, like I said, that's just the Darvo thing, the deny, attack, and the reverse of victim and oppressor. And they all do the same thing. Fascinating, huh? All right, darlings, thank you for listening. Get nut free, stay nut free, and I'll link some more videos here. Thank you. Bye.